Welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to be doing a stock analysis of Bitfarms. Now, as you can see, recently we've had quite a nice rebound. As you can see, rising quite rapidly here in early of September of this year. Compared to last year, where in November we simply started trading downwards and it's been falling for quite a while. Now, we did see a bit of a rebound here, and then it fell all the way back down to below $1 once more. But ever since late June this year, it's just been absolutely crazy, just rising like rapidly. Now, as you can see, let me just make each candle 30 minutes, and you can see how it has been falling ever since. I mean, it peaked out up here at 3.6, and as you can see, it fell all the way back down here to about 2.4. Then we did see a bit of rebound yesterday, trading up by 11%, but for the day currently we are down by a 1.2%. I'd say you should be very careful in stocks like this because these are often very, very speculative, and personally I stay away from crypto stocks. I really don't like to trade them at all. But there's an interesting pattern in a stock like this, and especially Bitfarms, as you can see right here. That is, we often see it flying high, as you can see these peaks here, and then it trades quite far down, below $1 or close to $1, and we see that again over here, and then it rises rapidly. So it is a very, very speculative stock. So if you want to buy this, you should really have your risk parameters in order. Now let's make each candle an hour again. Now, as you can see, the beta in this stock is also very, very high. As you can see, it is 3.35, meaning it is 335% more volatile than the average index. And that is only to be expected in the graph I showed you before. And also look at this, we have been in overbought for quite a while now. We did see it go almost all the way down here to oversold in the RSI, but we didn't quite see that happening. Now it is stabilizing a bit more in the upper bought channel here, but let's wait and see a few more days before we can make some proper stabilization right up here. Now the earnings in this company is a bit hit or miss. As you can see, sometimes they hit it and sometimes they beat it by 175%, and the past two times they missed it by over 100%, which of course is something we don't like to see. Now something I don't like to see either is how irregular they are with making money. As you can see right here in the revenue, as you can see, sometimes they make a lot of money, sometimes they make less. But overall, the focus on cryptocurrency is of course better compared to what they did before, which was Backbone and Volta. Now, something I also like about them is that they are not only primarily in the United States, as we all quite often see with some cryptocurrency companies. They are in Canada, Argentina, Paraguay, and then the United States. That is something I quite like to see, to be honest. Now, if we go down here and see, look at the seasonals, as you can see right here, some years we make absolute bank, and some years we lose quite a large amount of money. So be very, very careful in companies like this, because to be honest, you might as well just go buy a lotto ticket, in my opinion. Now, technicals for this, for the day, it's a buy, and for the month, it is a strong buy, of course, because I mean, just look at this, it is just rising rapidly. But currently we are falling, of course, and the trend is falling down here in the 50-day moving average, but chances are it's going to continue. Let's wait and see how that figures out. Now, the analyst rating this, we have 10 strong buy, which is quite interesting for such a small company that have so many analysts on it. Now, I don't like when there are so many analysts on a small stock that everybody says the same, because this means for me personally, I do believe that people then have a bit of a skewed opinion on this stock, because if he says it should be a strong buy, then I'll just say it's a strong buy. Personally, I don't think it's a strong buy at all. Now, at this price point, I would definitely say it's a sell or a weak hold, to be honest, because I think it's a bit overvalued at the moment, as well as many other Bitcoin companies. As you can see, the EPS, they're estimated to make money in 2028. That's going to be very interesting to see if they do that. Now, annually, as well as you can see here, they're estimated to make more and more and more money. Of course, we can't wait to see that. Now, there is something I do like about this company quite a lot, and I'm going to show you that right now. If we're looking here at more financials, as you can see, they have not that much debt. As you can see, only 75 million compared to the 211 million dollars in cash. So they're 3 times the amount of cash as debt, which is something that we'd like to see a lot. And they don't have that much closely held shares, and these are shares that cannot be traded on a public market, that is typically being held by the CEO or other investors. So of course there's some positive and some negatives about everything, but overall I would be very, very careful in Bitfarms currently. Now, if you like my analysis on Bitfarms, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and of course remember, this isn't financial advice, this is purely for entertainment and educational purposes.